Hello. How are you doing today? I'm great. Thank you so much for asking. And what can I do for you? Mm-hmm. All right, so you have an appointment with us? Great. And can I ask you for your name and your phone number so I can look you up? Great. Start with your name, please. Great. And your phone number? Mm-hmm. All right. And you said your appointment's at 3? Okay, let me see. All right, here you are. And you're here today for a cranial nerve exam? Wonderful. Let's see. When was the last time you were here for a cranial nerve examination? About 2 years ago? All right. And did you have any changes in your contact information, including address, phone number, emergency contact? No, everything's okay? The same? Great. Okay. And are you wearing your contact lenses right now? Great. Any medication you're on currently? No medication? And any allergies I should be aware of? No? Wonderful. So, do you remember what a cranial nerve examination is? Do you want me to refresh your memory a little bit? Great. So today we're actually not going to do all of the nerve exam test, but we're going to be focusing on the sense of smell, your hearing, your eyesight, and your facial muscles, okay? That's going to be the main focus for today. Great. So if you are prepared, we can get started. Great. So we are actually going to start off with the olfactory nerve, which is the sense of smell. So I will present you around 3 different containers, and 3 different containers contains 3 different ingredients in smell, and I want you to cover 1 nostril at a time for this test, and every time I show it to you, just tell me what you think it is. So it's going to be 1 nostril each. Alright, are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Okay, let's start off with the first one. Okay, let me know what you think this is. Thank you, this is coffee. Okay, the next one. Yep, keep your nostril covered. Put it right at your nose. Tell me what you think this is. Lavender. Great. And the third one we have here. Okay, let me know what you think this is. Yep, it's toothpaste. Minty toothpaste. Great. So now I want you to cover the other nostril, and we're going to perform the same task, okay? Wonderful. Let's begin. And they're going to be in different orders just so you don't have it memorized. Okay, let me know what you think this is. Lavender. Great. And the second one. Great. Toothpaste mint. And finally, the last one. Alright, coffee beans. Okay, so you are all set with the first task. So you passed this sense of smell test, which is probably the easiest one. Okay. Now we're going to move on to a more detailed exam, and this one is your eyesight, okay? So this one's gonna be a little bit longer because there's a lot to test, okay? And I'm gonna guide you one by one, so don't worry about it. Nothing is a test. Everything is basic instruction you can follow. So, are you wearing contact lenses right now? You are? Okay, great. So we're actually going to start off with the chart, okay? So you're very familiar with this chart. You see it everywhere at your eye doctor, your optometrist, and you know, very simple. Just read whatever I'm pointing at, okay? Yep. So we're actually going to have you cover one of your eyes first, and then okay, keep it covered when I ask you to read it, okay? And then we're going to move on to the next eye just to see how good your vision is, okay? Great. I'm going to start off with this line and cover one of your eyes if you can. Great. E, D, F, C, Z, and P. Wonderful. Now have your other eyes covered, okay? And I'm gonna ask you to read another line. Let's do this one down here. F, E, L, O, P, Z, and D. Wonderful. Great. Thank you so much. Now the next one, we are going to have you stare directly at my nose, and I'm going to have a finger wiggle from each corner, and every time you start seeing it, just let me know, okay? Just say yes or something. So, stare directly at my nose right here, and I'm going to wiggle my finger. Tell me when you see it. Good. 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 Great. Okay, same thing for this test. Stare directly at my nose, and I'm gonna move my finger and tell me when you don't see it anymore, okay? Great, let's begin. Good. 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 Great. Good. 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 And perfect. Okay, now I'm gonna hold up 2 fingers and tell me whichever finger you see move, left or right, or just point at it, okay? Okay, when you're ready. This one? Great. Yep, this one. This one, good. This one, good. And both at the same time? Good, thank you. Okay, now the next one, I am going to use a flashlight. I want you to stare directly behind me, a door, okay? I want you to focus on that point, and I'll just be looking around your eyes, okay? Good. Just get a flashlight. Should be right here. Great. So stare directly at the door behind me, and I'm gonna look very closely, okay? Good. Keep staring at the back. Okay, very good. Good. And keep staring at the back for me. Very, very good. Thank you. Great. Now the next one, we're still going to use the flashlight, okay? I want you to look left, right, up, and down. Just follow my instruction, okay? And I'm going to go from one eye to the other. Is that clear? Great. Let's begin. So, can you look to your left for me? Good. Now look to the right. And then look up for me. Look down for me. Very, very good. And same thing with this eye. Look up for me. Look down for me. Look to your left for me. And also to your right. Okay, thank you. Okay. Now this one is going to be follow the pen, okay? So just keep following it just to see how your eye muscle movement is working, okay? Yeah. Let's begin. I'm going to use a pen. Now just stare directly at my nose and then just start from there, okay? If you're ready, let's begin. Good. 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 Very good. 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 Very, very good. Thank you so much. Okay. So that should be good. When you were following the pen, did you have any blurriness or double vision? No? Good. Okay, so that is it with the eye portion of the cranial nerve exam. So we're halfway done already. Okay, so the next one, I'm just gonna test your hearing, okay? So I want you to cover one ear for me, and I'm gonna whisper a few numbers into one of your ears, and you're gonna repeat it back to me, okay? Great. So cover this ear first. Okay, great. I'll cover it for you. So just repeat this number. 5, 4, 9, 8. 5, 4, 9, 8. Wonderful. And I'm gonna cover this ear, okay? 6, 8, 8, 3. 6, 8, 8, 3. Good. Now I'm going to do it one more time for both ears, and then we're going to move on, okay? Great. 5, 7, 9, 1. 5, 7, 9, 1. Wonderful. And this ear. 5, 4, 4, 8. 5, 4, 4, 8. And good. Now I'm going to make a sound with my finger on one of your ears and tell me when you hear it, okay? Okay. Now, good. Same thing this side. Now, good. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with your hearing. Got 100% on that too. You're doing very, very good. Now the last part of the exam is just going to be testing your facial muscles, okay? So the first thing I want you to do is to lift your eyebrows, okay? Lift it for me. Good. And I want you to close your eyes very, very tight, and I'm going to try to open it, so just force your way down, okay? Great. Good. Thank you. And can you puff your cheeks for me? And I'm going to touch your cheeks real quick. Great. Can you show me your teeth? Like, good. Great. Can you clench your jaw? And I'm going to touch your jaw a little bit. Good. Now open your mouth. Good. Can you smile for me? Just smile. Good. Thank you. Okay. Now, I want you to stick out your tongue and move it to side, okay? Just like, Okay, good. And can you stick it to your tongue right here? And just do that. Okay, great. And then to the other side. Good. Can you turn your head side to side for me? Just simple, turn your head. Good. And shrug your shoulder, and I'm going to try to push it down. Okay, just do that, and I'm going to try to push it down to test your shoulders, okay? Good. Alright, so I think you're all set. Everything seems to be working fine. You have 100% on the cranial nerve exam. You passed every test I gave you, so that was really, really fast, and thank you for that. Alright, do you have any questions or anything? Any issues or concerns you want to ask before you go? Well, you can come back next year for a cranial nerve exam, and then we can always schedule for another one, because we didn't test everything today. We test around like 50% of it. You can always come back. You're always welcome here, and if you have any questions, feel free to call me or the office, and we will try our best to answer your questions. Yep, so today we test the taste of smell, not sense of smell, your eyesight, your hearing, and most of your facial muscles and your shoulders. Yeah, that should be 50% of it. Alright, any other questions you might have? Well, I want to thank you so much for coming in today, and I will see you maybe next year. Thank you so much. Take care.